Basically, this dungeon has two types of phases, lantern phases and DPS phases. DPS phases are self-explanatory. Lantern phases are just you sit on lantern like we're doing right now. Or you're not, and you're leeching. If you're leeching, shame on you. You're going to get TP'd to the boss platform. Don't walk off the platform. You're going to be walking into a sickening fog that also damages you. We're going to get our first dancer. Our dot. Here's your dot. It's Kaguya. She shoots converging arrows. These arrows will go in, then bounce out again. Don't stand in the middle, or you're going to take a whole lot of damage. It's paralyzing pinwheels. Do not get paralyzed in the middle at all costs. The pinwheels will paralyze, but the shots they leave behind don't really do anything besides damage. I mean, we got paladins. Hopefully we got priests too. I'll say that my heals are pretty effective when there's 20 people, not that effective when there's 40. Alright, we're going to be getting a stasis lantern. Everyone gather top in case it skyfalls. It skyfalls. Every class besides priests just tank the walls and follow lantern the whole time. Priests sit on lantern to the best, sit on lantern but also dodge the walls since they silence. The lightnings will slow and the pinwheels will expose. So priests dodge the walls. And keep the group topped up. Alright, we're going to be getting Kaguya as a secondary dancer now. Everyone gather bottom for the next DPS phase. It's gonna be this one. I'm pretty sure the bubbles here expose. The blue shots will silence, except the tentacles just do a ton of damage. Don't cross the tentacles, they're pretty stacked up. Boss shots here will silence you, while the gray, pretty much all blue shots silence. Pop Blood Nil Drop. If you can, pop it at Umi, but like, if you don't want to do Umi, you can just pop it as soon as you see pink. Just your choice, your call. Oh, you have 5 on you? Damn, okay, it's gonna be a silence lantern phase, heal up to full HP gear on. Alright, you wanna, not get red dotted, red dots will stack up and do a ton of damage. These warning indicators will EP expose shots, he's gonna start shooting walls once he hits the top right. You wanna sit on lantern this phase, lantern provides healing. If you need to dodge red shots or the wall, step off lantern, then get back on as soon as you can, since lantern progresses the phase. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really ask for nils until Umi, and even then I probably forget still. So like, I'm not really the best RL when it comes to that. Well, I'm not the best RL when it comes to anything really, but you know what I mean. Anyways, we got another DPS phase. This one is the really bad one. Basically, if the gray bubble is flashing, it's going to EP expose shots. Gray shots during this phase are the ones that silence you. Blue shots are the ones that expose. These raindrops from the top will slow you. Well, see, the bottom left clockwise thing works when everybody is bottom left clockwise and not when everybody is running around like a headless chicken. So, yeah. Alright, everyone heal up to full again. It's going to be another silence lantern phase. It's not Torrents, let's go. For this one, you want to stay with the lantern since the lantern provides healing. The shots from the middle give exposed. Shots from the side give slowed. You want to tank one of these slowed if you want to be slowed, which is actually kind of a buff if you're trying to micro dodge. Now, you really don't want to fall behind in this phase because he sits on you. That's pretty... It's not that hot, I'm going to be honest with you. Having experienced it myself. Yeah. I will now shut up so that I do not say more dumb shit. Sorry for your loss. We're gonna be getting Genji secondaries now. Genji secondaries, will silence you. So I would avoid getting hit by them. This phase, I think some shots curse and some shots bleed. It's kinda inconsequential, I'm not gonna lie. So like, Yeah, don't get EP'd by Genji though. Genji silences, especially if you're healing class. That's very not good. At the end of this phase, we're going to be getting a Sicken Lantern phase. Lots of fun, I know. You're going to be sickened for the whole duration. So if you're low HP, just Nexus. Don't greed. Alright, HP sets on now. Heal up to full. And it's the easy one. Okay, so the petals here will bleed, but the lantern cures bleed, so try to stay with the lantern the entire time. If you're at lantern range, you can dodge the 2 petals as 1 shot, and it's very easy. The outside shots will curse, so dodge those as a top priority. And if you're falling behind the lantern, you can just like sit back for a tiny bit and just wait for the lantern to come back around. Don't die trying to keep up with the lantern. Alright everyone, heal back up to full. We're gonna get another DPS phase. Please don't be falling petals. Alright, it's this one. Do not touch the walls during this phase. They will hurt like crazy. These flowers here, I believe they curse. And we got Genji coming through doing the easy secondaries. I think the flowers from the middle will bleed. Like popping flowers. Just keep hitting boss. Don't be too far away from boss, otherwise you will be sickened by those pink petals that are coming down over there. Be very careful about that. They will ruin your life. Alright everyone, put on your HP sets again. It's gonna be another Sicken Lantern phase followed by a Sicken Silence finale. Okay, boss shots during this phase will curse, shots from the top will bleed. You want to dodge the boss shots as a top priority since Lantern cures bleeding. And it's overall pretty simple. Try to keep your HP topped up, and after this phase, pre-spam ability so that we get healed up for finale. Alright, heal, heal, heal. HP sets on. Good luck, get ready for finale. Try to follow Lantern to the best of your ability. When the boss starts shooting colorful leaves, they curse and do a lot of damage. I would recommend dodging those as a top priority. Eventually there's going to be some undodgeable shots coming from one flower. If you're sitting on the lantern cures bleeding. Those shots only do 1 damage, but they bleed you for an extended amount of time. So, if you're on lantern, tank them. If you're not on lantern, dodge them. Dodge closer to one flower than another, so that you have more space to micrododge, if you're going to be leeching. Right, phase should end in about 3, 2, 1. Sorry for your loss. Heal, heal.